What did Miley Cyrus say while playing Riichi Mahjong? So I call her Riichi, I've got a half flush, and Pinfu makes a mong on hand. Feeling like a top dog, thinking my hand's so pog. Whoa, a Hanemon, I sumoed on a nice red 5. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Folks, we need to learn how to balance our offense and defense. Clearly, our offense has yielded us some fruitful bounties in the last 10 games, but it also has driven us far into the Shadow Realm where we cannot pog. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. How am I doing today? How is the condition of this racehorse? And I'm honored to be your noble steed. Right? First horse ever that isn't that hung. Hey-o. How am I doing today? I did not get a lot of good sleep last night. Why? Drum roll, please. I had a dream about spiders, and it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare, and I did not get enough sleep last night. Dude, this is okay. I need to talk about this, okay? Because the nightmare comes from a myriad of different angles. First of all, the nightmare is a very realistic nightmare, okay? I don't know what about it, but like every night when I get out of the shower, and I am a night showerer, not a grower and not a showerer. Anyways, this is silly. Editor, cut that joke out. It's not indicative of how I like to run things on the stream. Cut that joke out, please. Every night when I come out of the shower, in like the hallway right outside the bathroom, I will say 2 out of the last 7 nights there. Oh my god, we have 2 Dora. Okay, I gotta focus. Wait, hang on. Oh, I actually gotta focus. Okay, the tile's not very good. There's been a spider in the hallway just looking at me, and I'm looking at it, and it's kind of awkward. It's like it's like when 2 people are going for the door at the same exact time, and you don't know who's gonna open it first. You don't know who's gonna be the nice person and pull the door out for the other person. And the spider and I look at each other. There's a lot of tension in the air. And I gotta tell you, it usually doesn't end well for the spider. But sometimes I've also been known to let the spiders out. Anyway, but that's like a very unsettling feeling, right? Like every time when I come out of the shower, I'm like, I'm looking around like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible, trying to see if there's any invisible lasers about to detect my sweat or something. You know what I mean? It's very scary. And then the other part of the nightmare was that my stomach did not feel very pog, okay? My stomach did not feel very pog. Hang on, what is this hand? This hand is like a Riichi Pinfu hand, right? What do we want to see? I mean, another Dora would be excellent. Another, another Southwind would also be okay. We'd have to discard this red 5, but what happens if we draw something like the 4 of circles? If we draw the 4 of circles, I throw out my Southwinds and we guarantee the 4 of characters as our pair, and we go headlong into that Riichi Pinfu, right? We don't go quietly into that good night. We're slamming that like and subscribe button. Anyway, the other half of this is that my stomach did not feel very good. My 6, 7, 8 mixed double sequence, maybe, but we want to make use of this red 5. Please, a chance to dream. Riichi, red 5, Dora. That's 4 Han. And Pinfu makes it 5 Han, and Goku-san is Gohan. Holy moly. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, dude. Okay, so I ate too much chicken tikka masala, okay? This is too, and I know, for me, it's only been like a day or 2, right? But because of the backlog, you've been listening to me talk about chicken tikka masala for, I don't know, maybe 72 hours, maybe a day longer than that as well. So you as a community deserve better, right? To hear a commentary outside of, oh, how cute. Baka! You deserve better. You deserve better than to hear me talk about chicken tikka masala so much, okay? That much is true. But disgusting. Riichi, Sumo, Pinfu, 2 Dora, red 5, 4 Dora. Sheesh! I ate too much chicken tikka masala. I had it for lunch and for dinner. Since that day, which was like 2 meals ago, okay? Since that day when the Fire Nation attacked, my stomach has not felt very pog, okay? It's all fricked up in there, okay? It's not very good. I haven't felt, how do I want to put this delicately? I don't feel like I'm moving with the flow of the universe. You know what I mean? It feels like I'm actively working against the universe in some aspects. So that's what's been going on. But how does this relate to the nightmare? Well, I'm glad you asked, dude. I'm glad you asked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, maybe this hand is good, right? 1 is probably going to be our pair. If not, the 6 or the 9 could also be our pair. Probably not a Riichi Pinfu hand. We got this nice triplet. We can also accept the Dora, the 5 of bamboo. That's going to feel pretty good. All right, we got another 6, 7, like my favorite show on HBO. Now we're a lot of tiles can send us into Tenpai. A 5 or an 8 of characters, a 2 or a 5 of bamboo. I was gonna say, okay, when my stomach feels bad, this is like that one song that's like, when I walk into the club, this is what I see. But it's not like that at all, because it's actually very somber. When my stomach feels bad, even remotely at night before I go to bed, my brain is like, get ready. And now tonight's feature presentation, the most fricked up nightmare you've ever seen in your entire life, with some complicated emotions after you wake up. It's so bad, dude. So I need to, I don't know. I've tried everything. I've tried like drinking warm teas. I've tried drinking warm beverages. I've tried like eating relatively like sane things. You know what I mean? Like relatively safe things. Some bland items here and there. I'm eating food that's been so unseasoned. You might have seen it on the steps of the Capitol on January 6th. Look, that's open to interpretation, okay? That's open to interpretation. We're waiting on a 5 or an 8 of characters to get us out of this mess. So, you know, your boy, the racehorse, is not flying on all cylinders. But who needs to fly on all cylinders when we can just get really, really good hands? We weren't even paying attention. Like, last hand was so good that I legitimately did not even look at a crosslords hand. But they had been discarding a lot of character tiles earlier on. I'm pretty sure they were going for a flush. And alas, like, we played the honey badger style of Mahjong, which we elected to not give a D word. You know what I mean? We elected to not give a damn. Okay, what are we looking at here? We got 1 copy of the Dora, 2 pairs in our hand, no album out. 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence is a distant but real possibility here. It's a real possibility. I would love to maybe draw into like a 4 of... Maybe like a 4 of bamboo. I was gonna say, you know, we could get into an all simples kind of situation, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna be the case. This is unfortunate for us, right? Because we got 2 pairs in our hand. We got a pair of the 4s and we got a pair of the 8s. And so we're gonna need one of them to become a triplet if we really want to be able to advance this hand. What do we want to see? We want to see another Dora tile. Wouldn't be that bad, right? It opens. He's manifesting, he's morbing and manifesting. So this opens us up to a lot, right? We can pawn the Dora, go for all simples. We can also just go for a 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9 mixed, or excuse me, pure double sequence. That would also feel pretty good. Again, a 4 of bamboo would be really, really nice here. We get to play more aggressively towards that all simples dream. And holy, like this hand is nuts, dude. We've had really, really good luck lately. I don't know if it's just because we've been more optimistic or maybe more free in our Mahjong play, but the heavens are certainly rewarding us. All right, left lord pawns the green dragon and they're electing to throw a 9. Maybe that's because they have like a 7, 8, 9, 9 shape that they're trying to get rid of, or maybe they just have a 6, 7 in their hand. Another 9? Okay, that makes things more difficult for us. I don't think it's going to be possible for us to get the pure double sequence, right? A lot of the 9s are gone. There's literally only 1 left. Plus, other people are probably going to try to use the 9 because it's close to the Dora. Why go for that when instead we just have the greatest all simples hand I've ever seen in my entire life? Also, we're 1 tile away from Tenpai, right? If we draw into a 2 of bamboo, I might slam the like and subscribe button and call Riichi, discarding the 4 of circles. What do we want to see here? I've been waiting on it this entire game. A 4 of bamboo would absolutely... Okay, that's not good. This isn't, I knew it. I didn't want to con either. What? How am I gonna, woo! No one expects the Spanish full flush. Are you kidding me? Right Lord's discards was a full flush. That was a very wow, that was a very unusual way for them to get into a full flush. It didn't seem like it at all, right? Usually when people go for a full flush, they hang on to their honor tiles, right? Because, you know, your contingency plan there is a half flush. They didn't do that at all. They just discarded pretty normally, and by like the 8th discard, they had a full flush. Okay, fair enough. We got, we want to pull a Taylor Swift and be able to shake that one off if possible. We've got a pretty nice hand here. We're sitting in the dealer seat. We would love to stay in the dealer seat. We have a pair of the green dragons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four shapes in our hand, but this 6 of bamboo or this 3 of characters could very easily become something. Door is the 3 of circles. He actually noticed, Pog. But I don't think that, you know, we're a long ways away from being able to accept the 3 of circles. We threw away our 1 of circles, but I think that was a pretty decent play, all things considered. So yeah, I'm trying to keep my stomach healthy. I'm trying to keep my stomach and my mental game very, very healthy. What are we gonna do here? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think our pair is gonna be the 2 of bamboo. We're 1 tile away from tenpai. What is the nut draw? Nut draw for us is gonna be the 8 of characters. 8 of characters allows us to finish this shape, and then we're on a double-sided wait for the 2-5. Of course, I would chi very easily into a 2-5 just to get into tenpai, right? That feels like a very easy decision for us. Can pawn this? I don't know. We can pawn this and throw the 7, and it might be better for us in terms of tile acceptancy. Like, you know, we can pawn this, we can throw the 7, then we can chi into here, throw the 9, and then be waiting on a 6 or a 9 as our winning tiles. I don't know. The reason that I like hanging on to these 2s is because, you know, if left lord ends up calling a Zuzzy Riichi or something, at least we have 2 more safe tiles to throw. I don't think this is a terrible idea. Right lord throws the 8 of characters. We'd love to have that into our hand, but that's okay. Mahjong is a game of patience. It's also a game of loss and heartbreak. Somehow heartbreak feels good in a place like this. I haven't been to the movie theater in a long time. Did I tell you, I was talking about this on stream, but like I saw a lot of people dressed as Barbie when I walked past the movie theater to go pick up a burger, right? I walked past the movie theater to go pick up a burger, and then a lot of people were yassified in full Barbie getup. Maybe they were seeing the, you know, Oppenheimer, maybe they were seeing Barbie. It's impossible to know. It's genuinely impossible to know. So this is a little awkward, right? Like, the 2s are gone. Even if we pawned the 4 of characters, like that's okay. I mean, this is okay. This is weird, but this is okay. And I'm also scared that someone else is just in tenpai at this point. Left lord calls a pawn. Interesting. This is so scary, dude. Like the 6s, nothing is that safe about the 6 of characters. I mean, probably no one has a 7-8, but they could have a 4-5. We see 2 of the 4s, but that's hardly anything in today's workaday economy. This is tenpai. I'm gonna go for it because we are the dealer. I'm gonna go for it. Let's pray that we get it. You know, I'd love to draw a red 5 of characters. That would be the only way that we could really improve this hand in terms of value. I don't think that we could even. It's 1 Han, dude. It's 1 Han. Goku's son is Gohan. They haven't. I don't think this is right here. I know we discarded a Dora like not too long ago, but this is genuinely a 1 Han hand. Also, if we can get rid of the 4 of characters, then maybe we can get back into tenpai for like a single tile wait or something. I don't know. We could still make use of the 3. It's not all ogre. I just don't want to deal in with it, right? I'm gonna go for the 7 of a bamboo here. It's discarded by a crosslord. It's Suji Gaming for left lord, and a lot of bamboo has been discarded, so I'm not feeling particularly scared about that. Anyway, I miss dressing up to go to the movies, okay? When was the last time I dressed up to go see a movie? This is kind of funny. This is pre-Twitter era of Harry Potter, okay? This is pre... You know, there are only 2 Hufflepuffs. You know, like there's only Hufflepuffs and Ravenclaws. There's a pre-Twitter fiascos, okay? Pre-Twitter fiascos. I was in high school when the last Harry Potter movie came out. It was a big occasion. So I did in fact stay up until midnight. I'm gonna go discard the 4 of characters because the 7 of characters was just discarded. No one's on a 5-6, or it'd be unlikely that someone's on a 5-6, and then You know, they've also discarded a 1, and I'm really, really scared of Left Lord because they're showing the most progress right now. You know, this is also Suji Gaming to that 5 of characters. It feels okay. No one has a 3-4 in their hand, and a lot of the 4s and a lot of the 3s are shown. I'm okay with discarding a 2. I don't think we're going to be able to run, but Right Lord is having a hard time with their last discard, maybe deciding whether or not to stay in Tenpai. And okay, we get to keep our dealer seat. We get a nice, juicy 1,500 points. Let's go. Write that word on the back of my shorts, baby. Whoa! What is what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this feeling so sudden and new? 1, 2. I mean, this is bonkers, right? This is bonkers. I mean, we're 1 tile away from Tenpai. This is not even that good of a Tenpai. It's not even, we don't even have a half flush, but I think that's okay, right? Wow, this is a ridiculous starting hand. This is a truly ridiculous starting hand. If we draw the West Wind here, we might go for the Yakuman of 4 little wins, but it's not. Don't get your hopes up, okay? It's really unlikely. I would much rather just get into Tenpai. You know what? What's kind of funny and tragic with this hand is that we still need the East Wind to win. It's a little risky because if we pawn the okay, I mean, now we can maybe go for the half flush, and then we don't necessarily need the East Wind to be able to run this game. All right, sure, absolutely, I will turn this card the hard right into the half flush. Absolutely, this hand is gross, dude. This hand is just disgusting. Holy, Seat Wind, Prevalent Wind, half flush, red 5. Oh my god, this hand is as the dealer. Real voice reveal, by the way. I'll take it. I'll just get into Tenpai right now. Honey Badger don't give a frick. You know what I mean? I'll take the Tenpai right now. I don't even care. If we pawn the East Winds, I will also pawn the East Winds. I will inject some real terror at this table and then get on a double-sided wait for the 3 or the 6. We could wait for the 2 or the 5 as well. That's also a possibility, but let's just see what happens. I will also just straight up happily Ron someone right here, right? I'll just straight up happily Ron someone. Holy moly, this hand. Sorry, friend. You didn't ask for this, but this is just half flush red 5. It's only 3 Han as the dealer, but they didn't know the danger that they were in. Maybe they were trying to come back from last place. It's a fairly decent opportunity to call a Riichi, but my discards are pretty scary. What I had represented and my discards were both very scary. Wow. What, 5 pairs in the starting hand? I don't want to go for, all triplets is how you lose. All triplets is genuinely how you lose this hand. No, absolutely not. We are not going for all triplets. Oh, absolutely. I would love to get another 5 of bamboo. I know that's a little greedy. But we're going for 7 pairs. We're going for 7 pairs with this hand. I dressed up wearing a Hogwarts style cape, and I had a wand, and I had a Gryffindor scarf. Why? Because I'm the protagonist, baby. I had the Harry Potter glasses as well. John Lennon / Harry Potter glasses. You know, double feature if you want to be 2 people for Halloween. I don't really know what to discard here, but I want to keep this 5 of bamboo, just in case, right? Just in case we draw into another one. That would feel pretty pog. If we draw into something else, I don't know. I would love to just wait on the green dragon if possible. Dude, it feels so good to just run a table. It feels so good to run a table. Holy moly. Left Lord pawns, maybe they're going for some kind of a half outside hand. Right Lord pawns, and it looks like they're going for some kind of half flush. We don't really know. If they're going for a half flush, or if Left Lord's going for a half flush, it's risky for us, right? It's risky for us only because, you know, they could be using the green dragons. They could actually be using the, I mean, not that we care, but they could be using the West Winds or something. So that's a little interesting. 3 of bamboo was just discarded. I will also continue discarding tiles that are visible. 8 of characters is next up on the chopping block. Let's go. How was it? Dude, here's the thing about staying up until midnight to, do we ever start pawning? All triplets legitimately is such a bait and never works. It never works. Why do I keep an open mind? Why do I open up my heart just so that I can be hurt again? Do I only accept the love I think I deserve? What? Why am I unable to win any hand with all triplets? That is not legal, right? Like, that is just like something is a statistical anomaly with this. Surely occasionally people get all triplets hands, right? I think I've seen them posted in the Discord. It's not a fake hand. It's not really an old wives' tale. It's a real hand. Just unfortunately, it's a hand that we can't necessarily get access to, and one tile away from a nice Riichi Pinfu. What do we want to see? Honestly, a 3 of characters is the nut draw. I mean, an 8 of circles is also not bad. We have the chance at Riichi Pinfu pure double sequence. Either way, waiting on a 1-4 or a 6-9, both are really, really nice, right? We get to wait on a terminal tile no matter what. So that feels pretty good. How is the midnight showing? Dude, I fell asleep in the midnight showing and then just like had to go see it again the next weekend because it was a really late night. You know what I mean? That's the thing that they don't tell you about midnight showings of movies. You might get a little tired, okay? You might get a little tired. And I wasn't about to have coffee right before. I'm in high school. I wasn't even drinking that much coffee. You know what I was drinking? Vanilla bean frappuccinos from Starbucks. That was just like, that is not really a caffeine vessel. That is just a sugar and ice cream vessel, okay? Look, I don't know if, look, I don't know. I'm keeping my options open for that pure double sequence, by the way, but I'm also keeping my options open here for like a triple-sided weight or something. Look, there's no ice cream in the vanilla bean frappuccino, but like, let's be honest, there's basically ice cream in the vanilla bean frappuccino. It's like indistinguishable. Yep, it's the greatest Riichi I've ever seen in my entire life. It's a triple-sided weight Riichi Pinfu. Unbelievable. This is the luckiest. The luck has never been greater than it is right now. Oh my goodness gracious. Holy moly. Thank you for 3,000 subs. Maybe this is Yostar. Maybe this is the universe sending me a signal like, hey, maybe it's all gonna be okay. Maybe despite the fact that you cannot win a single all triplets hand for the rest of your life, that's okay. We got this, okay? Take this nice Riichi Pinfu on the house. Yeah, I got too tired watching the movie in the theater. Fell asleep. Even though it was really loud. You know how movie theaters are really loud? And there was that one scary scene where there's like people don't know this, but in the last Harry Potter movie, there's a jump scare on the screen where they just showed J.K. Rowling's Twitter account for a hot sec. No, I'm just joking. There's a jump scare where like a big snake like appears. Oops, nice try, buddy. There's a big snake and it like jumps out or something. It's very scary. I remember that. Waking up for that in the theater, and we hit an Oradora and we get Riichi Sumo. Just gross, dude. Just gross. No one else even gets to play the game. Imagine the other people trying to record YouTube videos and just having the worst time. Just having the worst time trying to record gameplay for their YouTube channels. Good luck making a thumbnail, Baka. All right, this hand unfortunately is not that good. What do we want to see? Maybe like another pair. Maybe the best iteration of this hand is a 7 pairs hand, because otherwise it doesn't feel Super Mario Maker interesting. I really don't think that we're gonna win this hand, and as a result, I'm going to fold. Like, I'm going to fold, but also go for the half flush in the circle suit. Like, I genuinely don't expect to. To win this one. Okay, and I'm just gonna start throwing good tiles because I want to protect our lead. We have a really sizable lead, right? Which is ironic because me in real life, not very sizable at all. Not very sizable. Neither a grower nor a shower, which I didn't even know was possible. Anyway. I think we're gonna just try to play safe with this hand, and I'm not gonna even. I know we could probably pawn though 1 of circles, and it'd probably be okay. Now you got me acting up like our hand is actually starting to go somewhere. So now pawning the 1 of circles wouldn't be terrible. But also we gotta get rid of our green dragon and our red dragon. Those necessarily aren't the safest tiles in the world. Okay, this is interesting. This is starting to get really interesting. I mean, there's also been like, you know, when we've been through the dark ages of Riichi Mahjong, you know, like there is a period of time where I was just losing a lot, where Like this sequence of draws in South 2 can only be described as like great luck, right? We're drawing great tiles. We're actually drawing nice, usable circle tiles. Whereas before, like when we've gone for these types of hands, it's not always the case that you draw things that are useful. Sometimes the game just kicks you while you're down and doesn't give you anything that's worth writing home about. We haven't discarded a single circle tile yet. I think that's okay. I'm scared for what a crosslord is doing. They probably have a half flush in the character suit, and it's scary because they're starting to discard character tiles, which means that they're probably in tenpai. What do I think that they're waiting for? The 2 maybe comes from like a, I mean, it doesn't come from a 4-5. The 6 maybe, oh, they don't have a half flush. They just have a strong hand. I don't know what this is, dude. I don't know what this is. Red Dragon, Seatwind, Dora, Red 5. That is a spicy 4-Han hand as the dealer. It's still anyone's game for second place, just not for first, because that's owned by yours truly right now. It's a nice hand, right? We got a pair of our Seatwinds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shapes in our hand. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Definitely enjoy picking up a 7, 8, 9. What do we want to see? Honestly, a 2 of circles, a 7 of circles, both would make me an extremely happy camper. This isn't that bad either, right? Like we could get a 1, 2, 3 and a 5, 6, 7. It's just awkward when you have these Thomas middleweights. We could always pivot away from this 1, 3, 5, 7 shape just to a 3, 5, 7. And then the good thing about the 3, this is the Dora, Zendaya is Michi, I'm throwing it. The good thing about the 3, 5, 7 shape is that no matter how we complete it, we get to make use of the red 5, right? So that would honestly feel pretty good. Our crossword looks like they're going for a half flush in the bamboo suit. Okay, we got to be a little bit wary about discarding bamboo tiles in the late game, along with honor tiles, right? No green dragons are visible. They could definitely have some green dragons. And yeah, like, tell me you're going for a half flush without telling me you're going for a half flush. I don't think this is a full flush because again, no honor tiles have come out. No honor tiles have come out. So I'll feel pretty safe to discard this 3 and the 8 of circles later in the game. Again, we're just hoping to chi into anything useful. I'm scared that, like, you know, the West Wind has not come out at this point. Woo! Okay, we could also go for a pure straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the bamboo suit. Oh, now this is a little bit interesting, but I don't think that we care that much. I don't think that we care that much about drawing into a pair of the 3s. Like, I don't necessarily want to discard our West Winds. Again, if we could just pawn the West Winds right now and get into tenpai, right? It wouldn't feel that bad. So they're going for bamboo tiles. Okay, they're going for bamboo tiles. We want to be careful about discarding bamboo tiles, but the good news is that we can still accept some bamboo, right? 6 of bamboo would be pog. 4 of bamboo would also be pretty pog. It opens up the possibility for a pure straight. There's a 6 of bamboo. They could be in tenpai at this point. They could be in tenpai for what? Green dragon half flush? Red 5? No, I have the red 5. Green dragon half flush is 3 Han as the dealer. How scared am I of that? I'm like pretty scared of that. Not gonna lie. They just threw a 5 of characters out from inside their hand? This is not a half flush at all. Or maybe this is an all triplets hand. I have no idea what is going on. I'm not going to call Riichi here. I don't want to give anyone a reason to play defensively. I would just like to run someone off of the West Wind if possible. Okay, all the Doras are gone. All the King's Dora are actually gone. I've discarded 3 of them this round. Would have loved to have those in my hand instead of these, but that's okay. That's okay. And again, we won't be able to run off of the 4 of characters, but I think that's okay. I'm a little bit scared of what a crosslord is doing. I just, their draws and discards have been very, very strange. This feels like a decent Riichi. Because otherwise I can't win. Because, I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I think I just should have stayed in Damaten and continued waiting on the 4 and the West Wind. Because now, oh, sweet summer child. Oh my god. Riichi, Ipatsu, red 5. Riichi, Ipatsu, red 5. I mean, it's a decent enough Riichi. It's a decent enough Riichi. A lot of 2s and 5s have been shown recently. I was thinking that maybe we could catch someone off guard. I don't know, dude. Wow, just unbelievable luck. And now we pay the price for that good luck, right? Like, I was gonna just give up with this hand. I was genuinely just gonna give up with this hand, but maybe we still stick in it. We draw into a 7-8-9. We could get a 7-8-9 mixed triple sequence. It's not impossible, right? It's not Kim possible even. Okay, I mean a half outside hand, full outside hand. I'm not really sure what's going on, but that's okay. Keeping our options open. But yeah, I think that society at large, and I don't mean to put the entirety of society on blast. What am I? A series of jokes from Ricky Gervais's new comedy special? I don't mean to put society on blast or whatever, but like we need more reasons to dress up. You know what I mean? When I studied abroad in Paris, oh, okay, well, I guess, you know, I guess it is pretty cool. No. I guess it is pretty cool and not obnoxious at all to bring up. No. Oh, yeah. No, it's cool. And I really found myself, and I was really cool and deep for studying abroad. Thank you. When I was studying abroad, dude, people, I mean, it's true. Like the people in Paris, they've just got like good fashion sense. 2, 3, 4 mixed triple sequence. Are you seeing this, Mr. Krabs? Like the luck is truly bonkers. The luck is truly bonkers. Like, we could have drawn, I don't know, 8 of bamboo, 5 of circles. We could have drawn like so many useless tiles. We are not drawing useless tiles though. Holy moly, dude. Okay, we're whatever duplicate we draw, we can just, you know, Riichi Pinfu or even Dama-ten Pinfu this hand. Okay. You've heard of Dama-ten, but where are my sub-tens at? Am I right, fellow Zoomers? Ugh. And people just look nice, and I think, I don't know, it just feels nice in society when people look nice. I've talked about this before, I'll say it again. I actually really like fashion as a medium. I just, of like self-expression, I just wish it wasn't like a gazillion dollars if you want to buy like a jacket that doesn't deteriorate in the wash after like 1 rinse cycle, you know? Left Lord calls the con. That's a little bit scary. What are they going for? They haven't discarded a single character tile. That's a little spicy. It's green dragon half flush. Maybe they have a red 5 in the character suit as well or something. I don't know. What is the nut draw for us? Nut draw for us is probably something like another 2 of circles. 8 of circles is okay. I don't think they're going for circle tiles, right? I mean, this is weird. I don't even know if they have a half flush hand because they've discarded a lot of honor tiles early on too, and that's not usually what you want to see. Okay, we'll just draw all the 8 of circles in the world. That's okay. We might not win this one, but that's okay. Even if we don't end up in Tenpai, I genuinely think that that's okay. I'm trying to think like, I mean, they've discarded the 4 of bamboo. Hilariously, I think that the 4 of bamboo, I know our 2, 3, 4 mixed triple sequence is a little, you know, RIP in pieces right now, but the 4 of bamboo is actually like bona fide safe, where the 1 of bamboo, it's also really, really safe. It's splitting hairs at this point. 6 of bamboo, I will absolutely take a safe tile. Am I ever going to be willing to discard the 3 of circles? I genuinely do not know. It is half Suji, right? They don't have a 4-5. They don't have a 4-5, and could they have a 1-2? They could still have a 1-2. I can't call Riichi there, dude. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. That is the worst thing I've ever seen. I should have maybe just cheated there, dude. I should have maybe just cheated. I don't know. I mean, we're so far in the lead. It's a little embarrassment of riches here, but like, we're so far in the lead. I really don't think that we want to risk it. They could still have a 2-4 in their hand, right? They could very well still have a 2-4 in their hand. The 2, maybe I should be throwing the 1. Maybe the 1's a little bit safer. 3, 2, 1, 0. I'm gonna have to throw the last tile, and I don't want to deal in with an under the river, under the sea. Wow, a red 5. I mean, I could have thrown the 2 because it's hashtag Suji Gaming, but they could have also had a pair of the 2 of circles. So let me see. 2 of circles, 2 of circles. Ah, you do not throw the door. You do not throw the door late game, dude. No way. No way. Even if it's Suji, it's just too zuzzy because it is the Dora. because it is the Dora. Okay, we got a pair of the green dragons. Not much else that's going on for our hand. What is the nut draw? I mean, 5 of circles does not hurt. We would love to see a 7 of circles. We would love to see another south wind or even a north wind at this point. What am I? A brand that makes nice winter coats? I just like it when people look nice, you know? And I mean, this is a little embarrassing, but like whatever. We know each other at this point, right? I've admitted a lot of embarrassing stuff to you. We've talked about the Vornado story, you know? We've talked about a lot of embarrassing things. Arguably, that Harry Potter anecdote might have made you a little rosy in the cheeks to think about, you know? I'll pawn here. I'll pawn here. I don't know. I still feel pretty good about this hand. The 7 of circles is the most difficult thing that we're gonna need to get, but you know, we want to advance this game as fast as possible. Just kidding. It's the easiest thing in the world to get. So what do we want to see right now? We want to see a 3 of characters or a 7 of characters. Either one would send us into a really nice tempai where we can say it with me, where we can wait on a terminal. Now, this feels bad, right? Because it's a single tile wait. However, if we draw into a 3 of circles or a 6 of circles, we can immediately... I don't know, dude. I don't know. That is just obscene luck. Single tile wait, I sniped their Riichi. Now they're so far down into the Shadow Realm. Oh, a pair of the South Winds? You shouldn't have. You should not have. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe? I don't know. We just want to be able... I think this hand... Sure. I can do a little bit of pawning as a treat, right? We can have a little salami as a treat. What was I going to say? Was it something embarrassing? Oh, yeah. You know how, like, this is a very, like... young boy kind of a story. This is a very shonen story, okay? What, did you take place in the Chunin exams? No, I just wanted to tell you, like, you know, when I was in high school, I thought that the subreddit /r/male fashion advice was like so cool. You know what I mean? Wow. Suits, so cool, so cool. Now, if I look at /r/male fashion advice, it's still like got some good stuff, but it's just like you know, you just wanna cosplay as Don Draper, but you don't want to admit that you want to cosplay as... Which is not a bad thing, okay? It's not a bad thing, and I thought it was really cool, and it might still be cool, okay? I don't want to yuck anyone's yum. It's totally okay. It's totally okay. But yeah, you know, I as a child, I used to, cause I watched Mad Men during a formative time in my life. Okay, I watched Mad Men when I was a teenager in high school, and you know, it's so easy for teenagers to start idealizing whatever they see on any given screen, right? So, you know, as a teen, I definitely thought like, wowzers, like it would be so cool if when I grow up, I had a job where I had to wear a suit every day. Now I'm like, dude, that would be like, it would be fine, but it would also be like a little bit of a hassle. It's not even that I like wearing comfortable clothes either. I honestly, you know, with the amount of collared shirts that I wear, like I genuinely like, you know, putting a little bit of effort, you know, to turning the moneymaker into an actual moneymaker. Yeah, sure. I guess I'll throw the 5 here. This double pair weight isn't that bad. We can still chi into a 2, but now we can pawn on either the 9 or the 3, and it wouldn't feel that bad. Okay, I'll take this tempai. It's not a great tempai, right? But it is the tempai that we deserve, so it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I don't know. Mad Men really had a big effect on us as a culture for a hot sec, right? It really had us all enthralled. How do we improve this hand? I don't think it's really possible to improve this hand. We could draw into regardless if we draw into a 2 or a 4 of circles, we'll end up in a Zuzzy Ferritin jail. And I don't necessarily want to end up in Zuzzy Ferritin jail. I'd rather Ron get Prevalent Wind and end this game over 50,000 points, giving me the cool cat icon on my gamer log. I would love that very, very much. come on, the 9 of circles is so safe. It's even Suji gaming if you're looking to play safe. I mean, we've set an inadvertent Suji trap here for sure. Like, you know, by discarding the 6, both the 3 and the 9 feel relatively safe. This one is a little bit tricky. I'm scared of Left Lord because Left Lord is the one that's actually taking steps to advance their hand by throwing some scary stuff. But, you know, they don't have a 4 or 5 of characters in their hand. They could have a 1, 2. Right Lord calls the Riichi, and okay, we might not be able to get the cool cat icon in our post-game match history. I would love it if someone discarded a 9 of circles. Interesting. Northwind is luckily a safe tile. They might just deal into us, though. A little Dave Matthews Band crash into me. We should play safe here, though, because Right Lord, they know what they've done, right? Look what you made me do. They have to call Riichi with a big hand here in the late game, because otherwise, like, you know, you don't have a chance to get out of 4th place. You have to go for the moonshot here, right? It's like betting on a meme stock in 2021. Unbelievable game. An unbelievable game of good luck. Truly, just unbelievable. I didn't even have to make difficult decisions that game, okay? I didn't have to make difficult decisions. We're gonna go back into the logs. We're gonna see if other people could have done stuff differently. But like, for example, that 2 of characters win, like, that was just like good, incredible luck. That was incredible luck. Off the Riichi call too, because if we didn't run there, they could have gotten, you know, could have gotten Sumo, they could have gotten Ipatsu, they could have gotten a farm to table Hanemon. 2 giant Sumos right off the top. I deal in here. What do I deal in here? We're going for all simples. I throw the 1 of bamboo, but this ended up being a full flush. Wow. Can I see what your hand looked like at the start of the game? So it looked like this. You start discarding some honor tiles, but then you start drawing bamboo. And then you start drawing more bamboo. Wow. I think someone actually posted a guide to how to spot full flushes in the Discord, and they generally look something like this. Like you just happen to draw more and more bamboo, so your discards, although they don't start out like a flush, they end up being like a flush. So, okay, it's something to look out for, but I think this is a difficult thing to try and spot, right? It's a difficult thing to try and spot. I don't know. Not a flush, but then like suddenly it's like, oh, it could be though. You just discarded a slew of incredible circle tiles. But like, you could just have a really normal hand as well. Like maybe, I mean, all of these came from inside your hand. So you know what? Maybe that's a sign that they're going for something huge. What happens here? I mean, they see me with a really scary looking hand. They discard the 7 here. They're really close to Tenpai. They are in Tenpai. Do you call Riichi here? You call Riichi here, and I'm just there to slurp you up. We had the nut draw here. We didn't have the half flush, and then suddenly, like we're Seymour in Little Shop of Horrors, suddenly half flush. It's so good. I deal a red 5 here. What is even going on? Like I'm a Crazy Frog song. I deal a red 5 here, and I deal in because I'm going for all triplets. All triples is such a bait, but like, let me know if you would have done anything differently. We could have pawned the 9 of circles. But like, no, dude, no, right? Because some of these pairs, the 4s and the 5s, are not likely to come out. The 9s and the West Winds are, but I think the 4s and the 5s, not necessarily. I don't know. Maybe if we had been a little bit more aggressive. Maybe this is also a sign that's like, if you're in first and you're going for 7 pairs, just drop the red 5 before it gets you into trouble in the late game. At least you won't like deal in with it in the late game, right? All right, I mean, this is weird. Let me know if you have any thoughts about this hand, because this hand I feel like is a teaching moment, but I don't, like, obviously, I can't exactly teach myself because I don't know what exactly I did wrong there, right? Okay, so I dealt in there. Someone dealt into a monster Badankadonk hand. So you gotta get rid of this 8 eventually. And I think then you try to get rid of the 6. Yeah, the 8 seems like a fine hand, but they just had, I mean, they just had a really scary thing as the dealer, right? The 6 could come from a 6-6-7 shape. Is that what happens? Absolutely, that's what happens. Oh man, red dragon, seat wind, red 5 Dora. I think that's bad luck. I think that this hand is pretty good, and you're close to Tenpai. This is a Riichi Pinfu red 5 Dora. That's also 5 Han. So I don't hate this necessarily. What happens here? They deal a 2 of characters. Right. Oh, this was the round where we thought that they had something really scary going on. We thought that they had a half flush in a bamboo suit. They don't. They have a bad hand, actually. Is there anything in this discard that indicates bad hand? Like, if there is, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to get better at times like this. So instead of like, this is, I know they are in Tenpai, and the 2 is like relatively safe because the 5's just been discarded. You see some 3s and some 4s. But like, I don't know. This is literally just 1 Han. You don't even have the half flush. Maybe fold there, right? Your weights aren't bad, but it's not that good either. This was just the luckiest snipe of all time. This is the luckiest snipe of all time. This is Riichi Pinfu, 2-3-4 mixed triple sequence, but like we get to destroy their Riichi Pinfu hand before they can even do anything. And then last, this is okay, so what did you call here? This is Riichi All Simples Dora. This is 3 Han. If you get 2 Aura Dora on either one of these, that's 5 Han, right? It's a Mongon, and if you get a Mongon, you can get out of 4th place. I don't hate this. Sumo Ipatsu is also like another avenue for success. Fortunately, couldn't get there in time. I understand going for it though. You're in last place. You actually have to go for it, right? Unbelievable luck. Unbelievable luck. Holy moly. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for today's game. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel a lot. Thank you so much for 3,000 subscribers. It really means a lot to me. I put up a community post just to say thank you. It's a long note. If you haven't read it, you can go ahead and read it if you want to. Of course, subscribe if you want to. New videos every day, and I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. You can find that link in the description along with our Discord and our VODs channel. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.